Right, that's where we're camped there with the VW camper van. We'll take you on a little walk now, and we're going to take you down to King Robert the Bruce's cave, where he hid after being sought out by the English all them years ago. And legend has it that King Robert the Bruce was so disillusioned with things, and he was hiding down this cave here. But the thing that gave him some inspiration was a spider that he was watching, and the spider kept crawling up, falling down while it's trying to make itself a web, and it kept climbing up, falling down, climbing up and falling down, and eventually the spider made progress and completed the web, which gave King Robert the Bruce the inspiration to once again take on the English. And as the story goes, which you've probably heard, if you don't succeed at first, try again. So that's, in this part of the world, where the inspiration came from. Well, all those years ago, there wouldn't have been the steps like this to get down to the caves, but it certainly is hidden away. It's an absolute little gem. So it's well documented these days, but no doubt when the English people and all the soldiers and all those in command were looking for him, certainly they wouldn't have found him down here. And today it's protected by this gate, which is sometimes locked. But let's go down and have a look. And all those years ago, I can't imagine that this is the way he would have come in. What I would imagine is that he'd maybe come in from a rope at the top down here, which would have probably been well hidden, because none of this where we're walking now would have been here. And before we go into the cave, there's the river running below, and then up here there's the inscription, and it starts to get a little bit echoey in a second. And into the cave we go, exactly where King Robert the Bruce used to hide out. I would imagine in the winter, very inhospitable. And we've even got the beagle wants to come in and have a look as well with Jean. It's not a massive cave by any means, is it? And we think what happened was that there was a small natural cave here, and it was dug out even further, because obviously these bits here have been dug out by man. Not sure when, no dates. I'm not sure if there's actually records about it. But yeah, this is one place to hide, and the only place if you ever got attacked was from the front here, because it's certainly very, very thick within the walls. And Jean found something yesterday which we'll have a look at in a moment, which seems to be a face. You found that, didn't you? And I've not seen that documented either, so we'll have a look at that again in a moment when we go up towards the top.
See what you think?
Yeah, just see what we think, see if we can make something out of it. It's quite interesting. And it's typical beagle fashion, he likes to have his sniff. Yeah, let's see where he is. Is he through here? Hello. Nosy beagle as normal. Hello, Jason. There we go. Right, let's have a look and see if we can find this. Can you remember where it was, Jean? So that is the cave. Right, what I'll do is have a quick spin around here, and then we'll go up. We'll have a look and see what Jean found. And honestly, we were both sober as a judge, but Jean thought that we saw a face, like an inscription of a face. Do you want to point it out where you found it, Jean? Is it here? Yeah. That seems to be a bit too much of a coincidence for being natural, doesn't it? So I don't know whether that was dug out by anybody, but that was an interesting find yesterday anyway. Just having a look around. Yeah. Very interesting in this part of the world, isn't it? And there's a heck of a lot of history around here, which I'm sure anybody who's into Scottish history will be able to tell you more than I actually know. But all the same, with my little knowledge I have of this place, it's great to visit. Have a look around, and even got some blackberries and that growing at the moment. Luckily today there's not many midges about, being the 1st of September, but they tell us that the midges can be around until October depending on the weather, and as the wind dropped a little bit we could get some midges a little bit later on, but everything seems okay at the moment. It says here, for God and St Andrew, Robert the Bruce, King of Scots, planted his standard near this spot where the Scottish patriots under his command vanquished the army of Edward II of England at the Battle of Bannockburn between the 24th of June 1314. It says here, we fight not for the glory, nor for the wealth, nor for the honour, but only and alone we fight for the freedom which no good man surrenders, but with his life